Hey everyone, it's Eleana and I'm happy to show my face to all of you for the first time. I've been running this leather crafting channel for over 3 years and we have just passed 26k amazing subscribers. I thought it was about time to get to know each other better. I've got some exciting news to share with you today. I have lost count of how many times you have asked me if a leather cutting press can be used to emboss leather with my wooden stamps. Well, today we are finally going to find out together. I've been wanting to order one of these presses for a long time to test it with my wooden stamps. And guess what? About a month ago, a company named Vevor reached out to me and offered to send me their 28 by 14 centimeters machine to review. Just a quick heads up, this is not a sponsored video. I am not getting paid to promote this machine. I will simply give you my honest opinion on how it performs. Today we have Mariana here with us and she will be the voice for today's video.
Hey guys! So these machines come in 4 different sizes depending on your needs. You can check them out on the Vevor website. The package arrived within 1 week. Just so you know, if you are a smaller person like me without much strength, make sure to have someone help you lift the package as it weighs around 30 kilograms. Once you find a suitable spot in your workshop to place it, you will not want to move it around frequently. Inside the package you'll find the press, the handle, a 28 by 14 centimeters cutting board, and a spanner to adjust the height of the plates. The press doesn't come with instructions, but don't worry, it's pretty easy to figure out. To get started, you'll need to level both the top plate and the middle plate. First, loosen the 4 top bolts using the spanner. Then tighten the bottom bolts until the top and the bottom plates are 10.5 centimeters apart. Use a ruler to ensure it's 10.5 centimeters all around. After that, tighten the top bolts to secure the top plate in place. Next, adjust the middle plate to maintain a 3.5 centimeters distance from the bottom plate. Again, measure the sides to ensure the plates are perfectly parallel. Once you're done adjusting, screw in the handle and you're all set. These measurements will work for cutting dies that are 19 millimeters in height. Now for today's project, I'll be making a different version of this cuff, using the press for both cutting and stamping the leather. I'll need a set of 3 dies I have for this pattern and a small wooden stamp. Before I proceed with the stamping, I'll also need a second cutting board since my wooden stamps are only 6 millimeters in height compared to the 19 millimeter cutting die. This way I won't have to readjust the press every time I want to stamp. Now let's see if this Vevor press can handle the smaller size stamps. The leather I'm using is 2 millimeters thick, undyed, vegetable tanned leather. I've sprayed the surface with water, waited a couple of minutes, and now I'm placing the leather on top of the 2 cutting boards. To ensure a perfect embossing, I'm moving the cutting board around and pressing a few times. Also, I'm holding the handle down for a few seconds to maximize the chance of success. Look at that! Amazing! I've decided to make a few more of these beautiful snowflakes. Now let's move on to cutting. I'm placing the leather on the cutting board, positioning the die above it, and placing the board in the Vevor machine. I'm pulling the handle down until I hear that satisfying sound. Since this is a large die for this machine's workspace, I need to move the cutting board back and forth and press a few times to ensure a clean cut. Look at that! A perfect cut in just a few seconds. Now let's do the same for the smaller pieces. We achieved a 100% success rate. The machine managed to stamp and cut the leather with minimal effort. Now let's complete this project and see how it turns out. Oh shit! I meant to do that. So here I'm dyeing the leather, and apparently myself too. A bit more color. Finishing with Resolene. And of course, finishing the edges. I'm attaching the straps with a couple of rivets. And the buckles to the other side. The leather cuff is completed! Now let's test the machine with different stamp sizes. This is a 7 centimeters stamp. I'll give it a couple of presses and voila! Perfect! Let's level up to an 8.5 centimeter stamp. I needed to press harder on this one, but it also came out beautifully. Look at that! Now, this is one of my largest stamps with an 11 centimeters diameter. I need to exert more pressure on the machine to achieve the result we want. While it may not have the same crispiness on the edges as the smaller stamps, it still turned out pretty good. In conclusion, the Vevor Leather Cutting Machine lives up to its promises. It's a solid 1.5 tons press that excels at cutting and stamping small leather pieces, making it perfect for leather crafters who create key holders, wallets, phone cases, cuffs, and more. Just ensure that the stamps you buy, metallic or wooden, are smaller than 11 centimeters in diameter. Priced at €335, I believe it's a worthwhile investment. If you want the functionalities I've described and can't afford or don't have the space for a €4,000 hydraulic press. Vevor ships worldwide, and you can find the links to this machine in the description below. That's it for today, guys. If you found this video useful, give it a big thumbs up and feel free to ask any questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and happy crafting!